Welcome back inside Quest University, the 2017 men's gold medal game of the PACWEST Championship Tournament. It's the number 1 VIU Mariners taking on the number 3 Capilano Blues. The Mariners making their 9th straight appearance in this gold medal game. For the Blues, their first appearance since 2004. Blues got here by 2 victories, one over the Camosun Chargers in the quarterfinal, the 6th seed, and then upset the number 2 seed yesterday, the Langara Falcons. The VIU Mariners took care of business yesterday against the Douglas College Royals in their semifinal, the 4 seed Royals, who went on to win the bronze medal earlier today. Tip is up and we are underway, and the Blues will open up for the first possession. These two teams met 3 times during the regular season. Mariners winning twice, including a 50-point blowout on the campus of Capilano. This is the Rookie of the Year on talent. Modus will jack a 3, no good, and Bryson Cox, an Nanaimo kid, will bring down the board. They get up to Schlegel. Schlegel, a big dude in there. Schlegel will kick it back out, Kobayashi. And now Zaid from downtown, he got it. Picking up where he left off yesterday. Zaid, 33 points yesterday. He was 6 of 9 from downtown. He's 1 for 1 here today. On a blocking foul on the Mariners. It's on Zaid. And the Blues will try to equal or at least get a bucket here, their second trip down the floor. It's Modus, now Greet Gill, having a great tournament, and this one will go out of bounds. And a turnover to VIU. The starters for the Mariners, this is Kaz Kobayashi out of Japan. Usama Zaid, who got the 3-pointer. Montel Lindgren, Bryson Cox, and Jalen Schlegel. He's the big man down there in the paint. This is Zaid. Down low, Kobayashi, who was terrific yesterday, but he stepped out of bounds, so it's a carryover. The starters for the Capilano Blues, Greet Gill, first-team All-Star. E.J. Mabone. Wayne Untalon, they call him Wowie. He was the Rookie of the Year, has the ball right now. Nico Modus. And Chris Lorth is Wowsy, tries to come back inbounds and throw that off a Mariner, but he touched that out of bounds and goes back to VIU. The Blues beat the Mariners in their first meeting way back at the beginning of the year. VIU the next 2, including that 50-point victory at Capilano. 10 to shoot. Zaid from 3, misses off the back iron, and Gill will control the board. Here comes Greet Gill. Up to Lorth. Back to Untalon. Now Gill. Gill, 26 points in the tournament thus far, including 11 yesterday in that semifinal victory. And Lorth traveled. .8:03 to go, opening quarter of the gold medal game. We saw the women's gold medal moments ago as the Douglas College Royals beat the Capilano Blues. This is the first time in school history Capilano has had both the men's and the women's team in the gold medal game. Well, the women couldn't get it done. They got the silver medal. And the Blues, the men's side, like I mentioned, back in the final since the first time since 2004. Here's Zaid. Zaid led the Mariners in points and rebounds and throws this one into the stands during the regular season. Zaid, 33 points yesterday in that big win. So after the turnover, here comes Untalon. Untalon has 20 points in his first PACWEST playoff. Deep 3 for Gill, got it! Greet Gill from downtown. Blues shot 34% against the Falcons, 25% from downtown. This is Schlegel, hits the bottom of the backboard. And here come the Blues, they want to run. Greet Gill out in the open area and lays that one in. 5 quick points responded by Greet Gill. They shot 36% against the Chargers in their quarterfinal and 36% from downtown. The Mariners shot 50% from three-point yesterday, which is incredible, as Kobayashi will go to the line. And 48% from the field, which is pretty typical of this team, which is loaded with offensive weapons. First foul on Lorth. Kobayashi drains it. Second free throw is good as well in his 5th and final year. So 5-5 the score. And Talon will bring it up, get it across to Modis. Now Gill, back to Modis. Into the corner, Mabone. Mabone wants to jack a three, he misses it short. And Kobayashi will take off running and have it picked by Mabone. Now to Talon, he wants to go right to the hole. Gets it off the glass and in. No basket, he traveled. .6:33 remaining in the first. And Talon had a good move, but he took an extra step or two. Now Kobayashi. This is Cox. Down low, Schlegel. Schlegel trying to make a move, has his pocket picked. And now Hassan Fils, who just checked in. And Fils is fouled there by Lindgren. Fils has been the spark plug for the Blues this tournament. 38 points. He averaged 10 during the regular season. Third-year player out of Toronto. And Gill will send it in. But he was the player of the game in the quarterfinal. Could have easily been it in the semifinal as well. But Gill took that title. Gill has it now. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Off the iron. And Talon will come up with a rebound. He wants to step behind the three-point line. Let it go, no go. And Cox with the big board. Cox will jack a three, no good. Tapped by Gill, but over the back, Schlegel. And that'll be his first. Good crowd on hand. The Blues Thundersticks are out in full force. The final game of the PACWEST season. Right here, Blues, Mariners. There's Talon. Talon picks up the drill. Modis now inside of Gill. Gill is hit hard and flies to the ground. Maybe a little acting, maybe a touch or two. There's a foul before the play, though, before Gill even got it. And the foul on Kobayashi. 14 on the shot clock for Fils. They get it to Gill. Gill, baseline jumper, got it. Greet Gill 7, VIU Mariners 5 right now. All 7 points to Gill. Schlegel kicks it out, Cox from downtown, got it. Bryson Cox, who had 11 last night in his 4th year. And Talon a little out of control, and it's a blocking foul on Lindgren. Fourth team foul already for VIU. And Capilano will call a timeout with just over 5 minutes to go in this one, at least in the first quarter. Look at the overall records. The Mariners 16-2 during the regular season. They're on a 14-game winning streak with a win last night. The Blues 10-8 coming into the postseason, scoring 78 points a game, shooting 39% from the field. The Mariners scoring 86.8 points a game and shooting 46% from the field. Yesterday, they shot 48% from the field, did the Mariners, and 50% from behind the arc. And in the regular season, Mariners winning 2 times, as I mentioned. They shot 41% against the Blues in the seasonal series. Zaid led everyone with 22.6 points a game. Bryson Cox, who just hit a 3, contributed 20 points a game. Well, the Blues countered with a 33% performance from the field, and Hassan Fils averaged a team-high 11.3 points a game. As I mentioned, the Mariners making their 9th straight gold medal appearance as Untitled calmly hits the free throw. His first point of the game. And got the second one as well. Well, in the previous 8 gold medal games, the Mariners are 3-5. But they've won the last 2. And now Mabone hit with a foul on Zaid. So they're good as of late, but not traditionally very good in this gold medal game. 3-5. As I mentioned, they've won the last 2. Went to the Nationals last year up in Fort McMurray. Didn't fare so well. Didn't come home with a medal. The winner heading out to PEI to play Holland, which hosted the Women's Volleyball Nationals last year. Is Schlegel with his first bucket. Untitled now. He'll drive, drop it to Gill, who goes up and off the window. Great Gill. 9 points in the first quarter for Gill, who told me yesterday it's all heart, baby. Here's Davidson off the bench to Zaid. He'll lay it in. Zaid 5 points. He had 5 points at the end of the first quarter last night, then erupted and scored 33 in the end. 12-11. VIU. Mabone has it. Now down to Gill in the corner. Gill tried to find Modus cutting. He let it go for Fils, who hits a 3. Hassan Fils from downtown. Here's Cox. Little full court pressure off the knee of Kobayashi. Right in front of the Thundersticks of the Blues. It's a little intimidating. And now some substitutions. Malik Holmes will come in for the Blues, as will Mushiana. And DeAndrea comes into the game. Eric DeAndrea, the 5th-year senior out of Nelson for the VIU Mariners. This is Modus. He'll hand it here to Fils. With Zaid on him. Now Holmes. Holmes will throw it away. Fils gets it back, throws it to Mushiana, who can't handle it. Now Zaid. Zaid is so fast. Zaid along 2. No good. And cleared here by Modus. Untitled. Nice crossover. Kick it out here to Fils from the corner. Fils! Hit his second. 17-12 Blues. Davidson now. Davidson finding some room. Now he's dead. Now to Schlegel at the top. Schlegel will drive. Schlegel goes window and gets it to go. 4 points for Jalen Schlegel out of Oregon. Untitled now. Untitled will drive. Get it to Mushiana. But he's held, I think, before the shot. DeAndrea, I think, got him. The 5th foul now, team foul. That was on Kobayashi. That's his second. So the 5th-year senior will have to depart. And Lindgren comes back in. Mushiana, a 50% free throw shooter. Gets the first one. I guess that means he'll miss this one, right? Just to hold true. Well, there you go. But an offensive rebound by Modus. Now Holmes with a three-pointer. And no good. Blues in the bonus. Zaid traveled. Carmarad now going to come in for the Blues. And Greek Gill will check back in as well, as Holmes will have a seat. Untitled will have a seat. Well, Holmes is off as well, so I was half right. 18-14 Blues with the lead. 2:35 to go. Here's Fils. Fils sets his feet for 3, misses. Mushiana an offensive board. Mushiana will go to the glass hard and get it to go. 3 points for the big man, 6'6" out of Vancouver. Davidson will launch from downtown. Hit! Davidson, who had 6 points last night. And now Zaid steals it to Lindgren. Lindgren will go window and get it to go. Right back the other way. Phils runs into Davidson. It's a charge. And now some jawing back and forth. And Comrade pulls Phils away, who just dropped the ball in the vicinity, quote unquote, of Davidson, who just took the charge. Great job for Davidson to set his feet and take the contact and fly backwards. You have to be so quick to set a charge like that or to get the call, and Davidson did just that after hitting a massive three-pointer. Now Zaid. Zaid traveled. 1:43 to go, opening quarter men's gold medal game. The number 1 Mariners, the number 3 Blues. Comrade from downtown, he misses. And Schlegel will get the rebound, and then Greet Gill reaches in for his first foul. 4th team foul by the Blues with 1:32 left. DeAndrea, the massive man bun. When he lets that sucker fly, man, that hair is flowing. Lindgren from 3. No, didn't touch anything. And the crowd will let him know. The sweet chants of the air ball. Untalon, now Phils. Untalon, back to Phils. Phils on the right wing. Untalon, the rookie, kicks it back out to Kermad, and his shot, an air ball as well, but Mushiana there to put it back. And the VIU Mariner fans saying air ball back, but in this case, Mushiana got the bucket. Zaid, a jumper, no good. And cleared by Comrade. Comrade will bring it across the timeline. 39 seconds to go, 18 on the shot clock. Zaid leaping to make that steal. What a play by Zaid, and he'll get it up to Schlegel, who gets the bucket in 1. That all starts with Osama Zaid getting up very high to steal that ball. What a play by Zaid. And then Schlegel, a great finish as well. And Proctor will come into the ball game for VIU. Zaid will have a seat. We'll keep an eye on Zaid, too. He said he was cramping up yesterday in the semifinal game. Spent a lot of time on the bench. Said in our post-game interview, it wasn't fun. I would agree with that. Schlegel knocks that one in. Schlegel 7 points in this first quarter. Tied at 22. Untalon to 3, misses short. And Schlegel will track it down. The big man showing some dribbling skills. Gets it to DeAndrea. He'll wait for Lundgren. 10 on the game clock. Blues in a zone. Lundgren. DeAndrea for 3, no good. Greet Gill has it with 1 second. Will launch it and hit the top of the backboard. So here after 1 quarter, the score, 22-22. We'll take a quick break. Be back with the second quarter of the men's gold medal game live from the PACWEST Basketball Championships. Welcome back to the Men's Provincial Basketball Championships in the gold medal game of the PACWEST. VIU and Capilano. 22-22. Mariners shot 53.3% in that first quarter, while the Blues shot 44% from the field, 27% from three-point land, 37% for the Mariners from behind the arc. Lindgren started here to Davidson as it poked behind, or from behind, and goes out of bounds. 16 seconds still on the shot clock for the Mariners. Schlegel leads all scorers with 7 points. Zaid had 5. Mushiana had 5, and Phils had 6 for the Blues. Inside, DeAndrea missed an easy one. He'll want that one back. And greet Gill now. Gill right to the rack, coast to coast, but can't get it to go, and he slides into the end boards. And he'll go to the line. We'll greet Gill. I had Greek Gill down for 9 points. Yeah, 9 points scored for Gill. 6 for Phils. So Gill will go to the line. During the regular season, a 70% free throw shooter in his third season. First year with the Blues, though. And his first free throw is no good. Out of a Soyuz, played for UBC Okanagan in the Canada West League for 1 year, and told me in an interview, an all-access interview earlier this year, said it just wasn't for him. And he missed that one as well, but Lorth with an offensive rebound, but the referee says no. He pushed off. Now, Greek Gill's been so good from the free throw line, except for this time down. So DeAndrea will take it out from the sideline. And he'll give it to Davidson. Over to Lindgren. Proctor on the left wing. He's got Mabone on him. Inside Schlegel with 7 points. Schlegel working on Untitled. Size differential. But Loth comes away with a rebound. Here's Gill. Up to Conrad. His shot no good. Gill with a rebound. Goes up and under. Gets it to go, but it's a travel. Now Schlegel will go have a seat, and coming in is Chase Hobenshield. First year out of Courtney, and I heard his mom and dad talking in the hotel lobby earlier today. He's 18 years young, and he has shoes that are size 17. It's ridiculous. I mean, he's a big dude out there. Proctor will drive, get it to Hobenshield, and he'll go to the line. Hobenshield will have to, though, stand at the three-point arch to make sure his feet are behind the free throw line with those boots. Second foul on Lorth. He'll go for his seat, and Lotus will come back in. Or Motus, pardon me. Hobenshield's first free throw is no good. Went to GP Vanier. His second free throw is good. First point of the playoffs for the young Chase. And as he comes down the floor, yeah, those are some big feet, man. Conrad in the corner for 3, no good. And Lindgren wants to run. Lindgren, a little out of control, rejected. I think Mabone got their rejection there. Phils will come back into the ball game. Conrad will sit down. Usama Zaid back in the game, and Hobenshield with them big boots will head off. And Mariners basketball, still 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Zaid from downtown off the bench, can't get it to go. Mabone will clear it to Phils. Phils loses the handle, then Davidson collects the loose ball. Lindgren saves that one from going into the bleachers. Proctor will drive. Proctor tied up by Gill, and he kicks up the loose ball. And Mabone now the other direction. Untalent. Here's Mabone. He will drive into the paint. His floater is good, but it's a charge. DeAndrea. Second on Mabone. Some bad blood on the floor right now, I think. Lindgren cross court. That one tipped away, and Untitled brings it back. It was tipped by Greek Gill. The rookie can't get it to go. Fills with a huge rebound. Gets it to Modis. Now Mabone, who is trailing on the play. Into Gill. Gill can't get it to go. Pretty pass by Modis. Good idea. Gill just couldn't finish. Zaid wants to go to the rack. Zaid up and in. The turnover, I think a traveling call on Zaid. 23-22. Mariners with the lead. Now Untitled will bring it across. Slowly, Zaid on him. Now he'll pick up some speed. Wants to get to the hole. Drives a nice play. 4 points for the rookie. Wowie. Lindgren picked up his dribble. Now Davidson. And a reach-in foul on Modis. And Coach Cassidy not pleased. Proctor will depart and Bryson Cox will come back on. It's been fun so far, hasn't it? Back and forth, these two teams. Here's Lindgren. Lindgren will give it here to Zaid. Zaid 17 on the shot clock, kicks it out and out of bounds. I think it was deflected by a blue, it was. You got E.J. Mabone on Zaid. That is a tough task for Mabone in his second season. They get it in to Cox at the elbow. Cox picks up his dribble. Now 8 seconds, Lindgren. Lindgren to Zaid. 3 on the shot clock. Zaid a jumper, no good. Back iron and cleared here by Phils. Now Untitled. Untitled, Mabone. Trying to get it to Gill. They got it to him now. A little bit of a mismatch with Davidson on him. Gill will drive. Gill goes window and in. 11 points for Greek Gill. Right back are the Mariners. Here's Bryson Cox. Inside to DeAndrea, who goes off the window and gets his first points of the gold medal game. Untitled. Put on the brakes. Gets it to Modis at the top. Now Mabone. Cox on him. Mabone wants to drive. Mabone gets to the rack, but can't get it to go. Bryson Cox hit with a foul. Mabone will go to the line. Greek Gill will have a seat. Lorth will come back on. Mushiana will come back on. And Mabone will go to the line for the first time, looking for his first points of the gold medal game. 42% free throw shooter during the regular season. His first free throw is nothing but net. He's got 16 in this tournament, does EJ. One of the great names in the PACWEST. Mabone gets the next one to go. 28-25 Cap. Zaid on the left wing, 15 seconds to shoot. Now Davidson down low to Lindgren. Back to Davidson from downtown, misses, and Mabone will pick up the loose ball. Gets it to Phils. Phils cross court. Untitled will bring it across. Untitled, good stutter step. Modis from downtown, he can't get it to go. Mushiana tips it to Lindgren. Lindgren wants to run. Lindgren with some great speed. And then kicks it out. Zaid, back to Lindgren at the baseline. Bryson Cox from downtown, missed. DeAndrea gets a pass from Zaid. Pretty pass from Usama. Now a three, got it Davidson. 6 points for Davidson, courtesy of 2 3-pointers. And the score knotted at 28. It was tied at the end of the first quarter at 22. Now Modis, E.J. Mabone, Phils in the corner here. Davidson on him. Phils will drive a floater and gets the bank. Every time Phils gets a bucket, he looks towards the stands. He should just concentrate on getting back on defense. Bats that one out. Good offensive threat. He's showing he can shoot. He's a terrific defender. There's no need to let the crowd know. The crowd already knows, my opinion. 30-28 in favor of Capilano, playing their third game in 3 nights. They played the Commotion Chargers on Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock in the quarterfinal. Yesterday, they had a semifinal game at 3 o'clock as well, and they had, I guess, a day and a bit to prepare for this one. An 8 o'clock start here in Squamish. The women's VIU bronze medal team sitting in the stands. The Capilano women's silver medal team sitting in the stands as well, taking in this one. Good crowd on hand. Both teams well represented in the final game of the PACWEST season. A couple of PACWEST teams are still alive in their respective sports. In men's volleyball, VIU Mariners and the Commotion Chargers are traveling to the national championships, which begin on Thursday. The women's national championships for volleyball will be at Commotion in Victoria, so the host Chargers and the VIU Mariners, who won the PACWEST. On the men's side, the Chargers won the PACWEST. The Mariners will be the wild card team. And, of course, the Douglas College Royals women's basketball team heading to nationals as well. As Zaid can't get it to go, tips his own rebound. Cox has it. Cox skied for that rebound. Now Davidson gets it in the paint, tries to hand it off, and Untitled will collect it. Untitled right to the hoop. Now to Phils. Phils back to Untitled. Phils wide open here in the corner. A 3, can't get it to go. And then him and Mushiana run into each other. Out of bounds on the Blues. Lindgren and Phils having a pleasant conversation. Modus will have a seat, so will Mabone. With Malik Holmes now in the ball game. And Greek Gill comes back in as well. They give to Davidson. Zaid slices through. Zaid's runner no good. And Greek Gill with another board. Here comes Untitled. Untitled wants to run, then put the brakes on. Untitled makes a nice move past Zaid. That's a blocking foul. Untitled looks at the ref. He shows a blocking foul. Untitled whispers thank you to the referee. Please don't call it on me for a block. Or a charge, rather. So Untitled back to the line where he's 2 for 2. His first free throw is good. 3 for 3. First foul on DeAndrea of the Mariners. Second free throw is good as well as it rolls home. 6 points for the rookie. Lindgren. Bryson Cox will drive baseline and get it to go. Bryson Cox now has 5. Untitled now. Phils slipped as he made his cut, then he gets through. Phils can't get it to go, but he gets fouled by Proctor. What a move by Phils, able to split the defenders, got to the rack. Couldn't quite get it over the rim to drop it in, but he will go to the line. What a spark plug Hassan Phils is. 8 points thus far. First time he's on the line here tonight. 72% free throw shooter. His first free throw is no good. Hit the front rim. Nobody rebounding for the Blues. Rests the ball on his hip. Second free throw is good. Lead is 3 for the Blues. Lindgren. Osama. Nice play by Bryson Cox to get some spacing. Battle underneath. Zaid seems to always be in there. He's so quick to the basketball. Tremendous leaping ability. And, of course, just a real nose to be in the right spot at the right time. Fastball over here. Holmes, who will drive. Holmes, a nifty move, and he gets it to go. Holmes showing some flight. Able to hang in the air and take a bump, then go off the window. Bounced around. Zaid stays with it and drops it in. 7 points now for the men's player of the year. Untitled kicks it in the corner. Fills out of control. Gets it down low to Musciana. Takes a bump. Gets it back. Musciana, an offensive board. And now Zaid, a foul. That's his second. And Musciana will go to the line. That's the 5th team foul on the Mariners. So the Blues are in the bonus. Second on Zaid. And Musciana, who's 1 for 2. Now make it 2 for 3. His 6th point. His second free throw, good as well. How about that, Musciana? 7 points for the big man. Blues drop back in a zone now. Here's Bryson Cox, baseline, goes across Lindgren. Now Zaid from downtown, misses. And a big rebound there by Greet Gill. Up to Hassan, Fills, kicks it back and out of bounds. A little out of control there. He plays with such energy, but it's tough sometimes to control that energy. And now he'll go have a rest. And E.J. Mabone will come back in. He needs to have frequent rests, I think, too, Fills. So emotional as well. It drains you. DeAndrea, down low, kicks it back out to Zaid for 3. Got it. Second 3 of the game. He had 6 last night. 4 of them in the third quarter. Here's Gill. Gill will kick it out. Untitled wants to answer for a 3 air ball, and the fans will let him know. Most of the noise coming from the women's Mariner team. Malik Holmes will get it in. E.J. Mabone from downtown can't get it to go. And Zaid saves it to Cox. Now Lindgren back to Cox. Zaid will go baseline. Little runner, good. Just looks so effortless for Zaid. Comes so easy. Just glides to the hoop. Gill over to Untitled. 10 on the shot clock. Down to Gill. Gill right at the baseline, kicks it right back. Gets it back. Gill from the corner. 3, got it. Greet Gill answers. 14 points for Gill. Under a minute to go in the first half. Blues have a 3-point lead. 16 on the shot clock for the Mariners. Cross court, Gill. Down low, Proctor now up top. Proctor can't get it to go. Big rebound, Proctor will get his own board. Now Cox. Zaid. Nice move to Zaid. Now cross court, Proctor. Blues still in that zone. DeAndrea from 3. Got it! And now a timeout called by Capilano with just 33.3 seconds to go. And the lead now 1 for Capilano. 40-39. So the Blues will get the ball. Looks like on the end line. No, now they score 40-40. I think DeAndrea's 3-pointer, they only are credited for 2 points. Pretty good game so far. Well, I shouldn't say pretty good game, but a real good game so far. 12 points for Usama Zaid. 7 for Schlegel, but we haven't seen him a lot here in the second quarter. As far as the Blues are concerned, they have 14 points from Greet Gill, 9 from Fills, and 6 from Untitled. And Holmes has a pair, Mabone has a pair. Musciana's got 7 as well. So 33 seconds on the game clock, obviously 24 on the shot clock, and the Mariners showing full court pressure. Here comes Untitled. 27 seconds. 10-second differential, game clock to shot clock. 13 on the shot clock. Talon spins around. Now Malik Holmes. Holmes traveled. Timeout Mariners now. They want to set up a good shot to try to take the lead going into the locker room at halftime. With just 12 seconds left, 40-40 the score. Fourth time these two teams have faced each other this season. Mariners winning twice, Blues winning the first meeting. The Mariners were mad after they lost to Capilano at their home. The Mariners finished 8-1 at home during the regular season. Their only loss was to the Blues. So in their second meeting, they go to Capilano and they take it to the Blues, beat them by 50. That's a statement game. Coming out of the timeout, it will be Mariner basketball. DeAndrea, Zaid, Cox, Davidson, and Proctor on the floor for the Mariners. Mabone, Gill, and Talon, Fills, and Mushiana on the floor for the Blues. Proctor, nice move. He'll dice knife to the nets. Can't get it to go. Now Fills back the other way, 3 seconds. Fills from downtown. Can't get that one to go. And here at halftime, boy, what a game. 40-40. 1 half remaining here at Quest University in the 2017 PACWEST Championship gold medal game between the Blues and the Mariners. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
What would happen if we threw out all the rules of what a university should be and started with a blank slate? 10 years ago, our founders did just that and questioned everything. What is education for? What should it do? How should it be designed? Quest University Canada emerged from the answers to these questions. A place of learning consciously designed to be intimate, integrated, and international. We chose classrooms instead of lecture halls because we know that students learn best when they learn together. We chose the block plan, allowing learning to continue outside of the classroom. Or maybe, never to enter the classroom at all. We chose self-designed questions, not majors, allowing each degree to be as unique as the individual who created it. We chose a program focused on allowing students to leap across disciplinary boundaries and take on the world's toughest issues, all within a community committed to living, learning, and growing together. We equip students with analytical tools to think critically and engage with the world around them, to question everything. Imagine what you could accomplish. Quest University Canada.
What if your school allowed you to actively engage, think, and create?
What if your class sizes were capped at 20 students each? What if you could focus on only one subject at a time?
What if your classes were 3.5 weeks of intensive focus?
What if you could have a 4-day adventure after every class?
What if you were able to speak with your professor every day?
What if your classes encouraged complete engagement and participation?
What if you could be surrounded by a culture of collaboration?
What if you could go on a life-changing adventure for credit?
What if your class allowed you to experience the beauty of the natural environment?
What if you interacted with classmates on a day-to-day basis?
What if your classroom discussions led outside the classroom?
What if you were encouraged to challenge the ideas presented in your class?
Welcome back inside Quest University for the 2017 gold medal game of the men's bracket of the 2017 PACWEST Championships. For basketball, obviously, the Capilano Blues and the VIU Mariners all knotted at 40. In the first half, the Mariners shot 42.9% from the field, while the Blues, let me start that again. The Blues shot 39.4% from the field. Mariners were very good from downtown, 37% from behind the arc and 80% from the free throw line. The Blues shot 21% from downtown and 71% from the free throw line. 12 turnovers by the Blues, 11 by the Mariners. Greek Gill leads all scorers with 14. Usama Zaid leads his club with 12. Not a lot of second chance opportunities. Both teams scoring 6 points each on second chances, just not a lot there for both teams. You can credit the good defenses. This is going to be fun. Both teams scored 22 in the first, 18 in the second, and Modis is going to open up with a three-point attempt and miss, and here goes Kobayashi. We haven't seen him much in that first half after getting 2 fouls. Now Lindgren on the left wing. Blues will drop back in a zone. Bryson Cox inside Schlegel, now Kobayashi. He'll get it to Zaid. Back out to Lindgren, 8 on the shot clock. Zaid, Kobayashi for 3, got it! Kobayashi from downtown. Modis, that's E.J. Bone now. Mabone. Untalon, 10 on the shot clock. Greek Gill. Like I mentioned, 14 points. There's a long 2, no good. And Schlegel will clear the board. Here come the Mariners. Yesterday, the third quarter was their best. Shot 3 after 3 after 3. Zaid had 4 of them. As a matter of fact, it started with a Kobayashi three-pointer. He'll try again from downtown. Missed this one. And Mabone skies for the rebound. That was yesterday against Douglas in the semifinal. Gill a little out of control. He tries to bull his way towards the basket. And Kobayashi picks up a blocking foul. That, I believe, is his third. It is. They're going to call it on Lindgren, actually. That's Lindgren's second foul. Non-shooting foul, so the Blues will take it in from out of bounds at the baseline. 19 seconds left on the shot clock as the referees do a little towel work. They got the floor all dry. Winner moves on to the CCAA Nationals, who represent the PACWEST in Prince Edward Island. Must be a lot of sweat on the floor there. Taking a lot of extra time. And that's Greek Gill, 14 points in the first half. And Gill will inbound it. Modis. Gill gets it back, right back to Modis, baseline. Bounce past Lorth. Now Untalon. Untalon will drive to the hoop, nifty move. Great defense by, I think it was Cox, and now Zaid will clear the board. Zaid wants to go. Bryson Cox from downtown, he got it! Bryson Cox, so smooth from three-point land. That's 8 points now. Quick two three-pointers by the Mariners to open up the second half. In the corner, Mabone now. Mabone, Lorth. Untalon will try 3, he misses. And Cox clears the boards, here they come. Mariners now Zaid from downtown. No good. Back of the iron, and Mabone a flat-footed rebound. And Gill will bring it up. Gill kicks it out to Modis. Mabone going to drive the baseline. Mabone will scoop it in. 4 points for E.J. Mabone. First bucket for the Blues in the second half. Zaid. Now Lindgren. Back to Zaid. Zaid from downtown again. Missed again. He had 4 three-pointers yesterday in the third quarter. Greek Gill, a runner. 16 points now for Gill. Lindgren will leave it for Cox. Cox has got a three-pointer in this third quarter. They try to find Zaid under the hoop. He's got it, and he'll go off the window and in. 14 points for Zaid. Untitled. He'll drive the baseline. And a foul looks like on Lindgren as he's complaining about it, which would be his third. The referee not buying what he's trying to sell. That's his fourth. Fourth foul on Lindgren. So he will sit down. And here comes Davidson. Davidson was very good in that first half with 6 points. Phil's also in the game for Capilano. Mabone will get it to Phil's. Phil's from downtown. Air ball. And Schlegel will get the board, and here he comes. To Davidson. Davidson! Phil's came across for a block attempt, but there was a foul beforehand. Phil's had to be careful not to smash his head on the backboard. It's a second on Modus. And the free throw by Davidson rattles home. Another free throw attempt for Davidson. Got that one to go as well. 8 points for the third-year player out of Dover Bay. 6-point lead for the Mariners. Modus can't handle that hot pass. And here comes Zaid all alone. Zaid will throw it down. And now the Blues want a timeout. Zaid on a clear-cut breakaway, and he made no mistake whatsoever. 52-44 after the dunk. That's the first dunk of the tournament. Well, the Mariners up to their old tricks here in the third quarter. They've scored 12 points and held the Blues to just 4 here in the third quarter. Now it's still early, but if you're the Blues, you can start to feel things starting to slip away. That's why the timeout. Good call by Coach Kannemeyer to nip it in the butt right now, at least hopefully for the Blues. The lead for the Mariners, 52-44. Coming out of the timeout after the dunk by Zaid, and all the momentum now in the favor of VIU. And Greek Gill will have to come to the baseline to throw this one in. Get it to Untitled, the rookie. Untitled being bumped by Davidson. And there'll be a foul on Trevor Davidson. Just his first. Gill will get it into Untitled. Nice move by Untitled. Throws this one deflected by Zaid. Again, so quick, can react so fast. And Phils will look to throw it in. Gets it in to Gill. There's a foul on a moving screen, no basket. And this one on Kobayashi. And for Kobayashi, that is foul number 3. So the Mariners are starting to get themselves into some trouble here as far as fouls go. Lindgren's got 4, Kobayashi's got 3. Now Gill will hand to Phils. Phils a nice move on a quick first step. Phils gets to the baseline and Zaid takes it away. Zaid wants to run. Here he comes. There's a pass to Cox. Can't get it to go. Bounding ball, and Schlegel will pick it up and put it home for 9 points. So many hands under the hoop trying to get to that loose ball. Here's Gill now. 14 seconds to shoot. He'll turn around and hit it. Gill has got 18 now. Zaid. Here to Cox. Cox wants to drive, a little floater. It's a pass to Schlegel. 10 on the shot clock. Working baseline, cross court, Davidson. Davidson kicks to Cox, waits for Gill to fly by, then he'll drive and get bumped by Untitled. His second on Untitled. Now Modus will depart. Musciana comes back in. And Bryson Cox goes to the line for the first time here tonight. His first free throw is good. As it rattles home. Second one still to come. His second free throw is no good. Zaid has it go off his shoulder and out of bounds. But again, he was the first guy there. Here's Untitled now. Untitled gets by Davidson. Now to Gill. That's EJ Mabone. Thought about a three, now to Gill. Gill in the corner with 11 to shoot. Jumper for Gill, got it. Great Gill is feeling it. 20 points for Gill. Blues setting up in the zone. Zaid down to Schlegel, out to Kobayashi for three, got it. Six points in the quarter for Kobayashi, and the lead is 10. Fills, jumper, no good. Well short. And here comes Bryson Cox. Kobayashi's down here. Cox will go to the hoop, get the roll in one. And now Holmes will come back in. And Phils will go have a seat. Cox first free throw, his only free throw is good. So Cox completes the three-point play after Kobayashi's three. And it's 61-48 VIU. Untitled will kick it back to Holmes. Holmes takes a bump from Cox. And does it count? It does. It'd be really nice if the refs could do an emphatic, like, slam the hand down when it goes in so we know that it counts. He didn't make a move at all. Holmes misses the free throw, however. And here come the Mariners. An 11-point lead looking to add to it, and Schlegel gets away with a walk. And here comes Untitled. Untitled, a nice move. His wild shot, no good. Is it a charge? It is. Kobayashi sets his feet. And as Untitled, who's a little out of control, run right into him. That's his fourth. And Greg Gill trying to calm him down. 4 fouls on Untitled. He'll remain in the game. Now Cox will drive. A foul up top on Malik Holmes. And the Blues have now 5 team fouls. Both teams have 5 team fouls, both in the bonus. So Cox will go back to the line. Or he's 2 for 3. First shot, no good. 2 for 4 now. Bryson Cox, his second free throw rattles home. And now some confusion on the sideline. Coach Kannemeyer wants an explanation. Not sure what the delay is here, but the referee talking things over. Talking things over now, the scorekeeper and the referee are talking things over. I'm not sure what they're checking upon. But with 3:41 to go, third quarter, the coaching staff of the Blues caught something. And Untitled will head over to the bench as well to talk things over. Or he'll come out of the game, yeah. He'll come out of the game. Phils will come back in. Well, the explanation, we won't get one, but the coaching staff will. The Capilano coaching staff, that is. They don't seem too pleased with what the referee is telling them. And Malik Holmes can't handle that one. They turn it over. Bryson Cox with the steal. Kobayashi will kick it back to Cox from downtown. No good, and it goes off. Well, Cox saves it. Zaid right to the hoop, and he won't get it to go, but he'll get the harm. Bryson Cox saves it right into the bench. And Zaid will wait. There's a timeout called by the Blues with 3:28 to go, and the lead for the Mariners is 12. But it's costly turnovers, like we saw Greek Gill just throw it away. Malik Holmes not able to hold on to it. And the Mariners steal it, and now they have an opportunity for 2 free throws, where Zaid will be the first time he's on the line here tonight. He's got 14 points thus far. Out of Los Angeles, California. 2 Americans on the team, and Zaid and Schlegel. Schlegel's from Oregon, Albany, Oregon. Kobayashi's from Greece. Maniatis, who we haven't seen yet this tournament, he's from Greece. And a number of BC guys on this team. Courtney, Prince George. 3 Courtney players. 1 from Nelson. And 1, 2, 3 from Nanaimo, including Cox and Davidson. So Usama Zaid will go on the line for the first time. Zaid's first free throw is good. $13-point lead. Zaid's second free throw is good as well. 14-point lead. And some full court pressure here by the Mariners. Mabone almost turns it over, gets it to Modis. Modis cross court to Greek Gill. Gill will drive, go off the window, and get it to go. 22 points for Gill. You need your best players to be your best players. And Phils, I think, got him with a body. Bumped Kobayashi, who's just so fast, so quick with the basketball. And Kobayashi will go right to the line because of the bonus. With 3:07 still to go in this third quarter, both teams in the bonus. And Kobayashi's first free throw misses. Now 2 for 3. Second free throw is good. Modis will bring it across, or pass it across to Gill. Gill hands the ball to Mabone. Mabone gets it to Phils. Phils, a pretty spin move, hands the ball off, but Modis can't handle it. Phils gets it back somehow. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Mabone to Modis. Modis makes a move, long 2. Modis grazes the rim. And Mushiana can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Back to VIU. The sheer quickness of VIU is just frustrating the Blues, not being able to get a good shot. Schlegel. Now Kobayashi. He'll drive. Schlegel in tight. Schlegel will make it home. 11 points for him. .223. They kick it out to Mabone. Mabone drives baseline. Goes off Schlegel and out of bounds. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 67-52 VIU, their 9th straight gold medal appearance. Now Bryson Cox with a steal. Cox will lay it home. He's had a big quarter. Ten points in the quarter for Cox. The Blues need a basket badly. Phils will drive. Phils off balance though. Shot no good, but gets his own rebound. And now he has 11. Here's Cox. Cox trying to hit Schlegel. This one, Gill tries to get to it, gets into the bleachers. And it'll be Mariner basketball. I thought it touched a VIU player last, but I guess not. 16 seconds for Kobayashi. He'll get it into Schlegel. Schlegel, pass over to Cox. Cox will drive and lay it in. 12 points in the quarter for Cox. Gill will hand the ball to Mabone. Mabone baseline, Mushiana. Gets it to Mabone. Phils back out to Modis. Modis back to Phils. An open three, partially blocked. Zaid got there. And then a throw up by Gill. And a shot clock violation. Malik Holmes comes back in for Capilano. Phils will go have a seat. 71-54, 101 remaining third quarter. It's been a long third quarter. There's Davidson now. Now Zaid with Mabone on him. Zaid splits the defenders, hangs in the air, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, knocked away, and then off Gill, and out of bounds. Proctor will come back in. Kobayashi will have a seat. No, it'll be Cox who has a seat. Kobayashi's going to throw the ball in. 14 seconds remains on the shot clock. And the Mariners call a timeout with a little bit of time left here in the third quarter. 71-54. Mariners have the lead. They have exploded here in the third quarter for 31 points. 14 for the Blues. Couple of three-pointers, 3 as a matter of fact, 2 by Kobayashi, 1 by Cox. Cox has 12 in the quarter. Zaid has 4 in this quarter. Kobayashi has 7. 4 by Schlegel. But when they want to turn it on, the Mariners, like I said last night, they just have the ability to flip a switch. And whether it's a three-pointer, whether it's run and gun, it doesn't seem to matter. Whatever they decide upon that day, they just decide to turn it on. Greek Gill has had a good quarter. He has 8 in this third period. 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. 71-54. Kobayashi. He'll get it into Zaid. Zaid takes a bump from Mabone. Mabone doesn't agree. Foul on Mabone, which will put Zaid back on the line. Zaid's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. His first free throw is no good. Comrade wants to come in on the next buzzer. That's the third, by the way, on Mabone. That shot is good for Zaid, and Comrade will come in. Mabone will go for a seat. Doesn't want to pick up a fourth one with 41.6 seconds to go. Now the Blues will have to work their press break. They get it to Gill. Gill back to Modis. Modis, remember, their point guard, Untitled, the Rookie of the Year, has 4 fouls. Gill will hand the ball to Comrade. 10 on the shot clock. Comrade. Now Holmes, 6 on the shot clock. Holmes wants to drive, runs into Kobayashi, goes out of bounds. And last touch by Holmes. And now Zaid comes right back into the game. Phil is back in the ball game as well with 19.7 remaining. As Malik Holmes will go for a seat. 16 seconds. Zaid will hold for her final shot. Zaid a couple of nice moves. Kicks it to Kobayashi, but travels. Now Zaid will go back and sit down. Zylands will come in. For the last 8 seconds, Gill will bring it up. Gill splits the defenders, wants to get to the hoop, puts the brakes on, turnaround jumper, and no good, but it's tipped and good. Modis got the tip. His first points of the championship. And that's the end of the third quarter, 72-56 VIU. We go to the fourth. Right after this, you're watching the 2017 PACWEST Basketball Championship. Welcome back to the men's gold medal game here in the PACWEST Provincial Basketball Championship. 32 points scored by VIU in the third quarter, and they shut the door on the Blues, 16 points. But man, they outscored the Blues 32-16 in that third quarter, shot 40%, make that 55% from the field. It's the Blues that shot 40%. Kobayashi thought about a three. He started that third quarter run with a three-pointer. Now Bryson Cox. Cox, 17 points in the ball game, 10 in that third quarter. Can't get that one to go. Untitled back in the ball game for Capilano, and there's a foul on Zaid, perhaps, as the referee was looking in his direction to see if Zaid would say anything else. That's his third. Now Untitled. 22 points for Greek Gill to lead everybody. Zaid's got 19, Bryson Cox 17, and Schlegel has 11. Here's Comrade. Now Lorth gets it inside. Untitled hangs in the air and banks it home. 8 points for him. 11 for Phils. Davidson from downtown got it. His third three-pointer. He now has 11. Mariners shooting 42% from behind the arc. Modis will give it here to Cameron. From downtown trying to answer, in and out. And Cox will clear the board. Bryson Cox now 6 rebounds in the ball game. Here he is, and back to Davidson. Davidson to Kobayashi. Kobayashi, jump stop, and Cox can't get it to go. And Lorth with the rebound. Now Untitled. He's got Mabone to his right, but he'll go left. The top, now Mabone on the right wings. 15 to shoot. Untitled. 9 on the shot clock. On Talon. Now Mabone, 4 seconds. He'll drive the baseline. Gets it out to Kamerad. His three no good. Tipped around and Schlegel will take control. Now here's Cox. Bryson Cox around the back. Loses the handle and Lorth picks it up and then Cox is hit with a foul. Third on Bryson Cox. Second team foul already for the Mariners here in the fourth. Here's Untalon. 17-point lead right now for VIU. Give the ball to Mabone, who loses the handle. It's tipped around. Mabone dives, gets it back, and then a jump ball. And Capilano will have it's a travel call. As Mabone was on the ground, he flipped to his backside, and that's where the travel came from. And Greek Gill will come back into the ball game. Here's Kobayashi. Blues will settle back into a zone, 2-3 zone. Kobayashi to Zaid. Zaid from downtown. Can't get it to go, and it's tipped by Schlegel. Davidson tracks it down. Cox tries to penetrate. They get it back to Davidson. Davidson for three, got it! Wow, Davidson has been outstanding in this ball game. The foul called. That one on Schlegel is third. The 20-point lead for the Mariners. 7:07 to go in this gold medal game. VIU trying to three-peat and win their 6th gold medal in the last 9 years. That shot is good. Let me correct myself first of all as Mabone nails that one. It would be their 4th gold medal in their 9th appearance here. They're 3-5 in the previous 8 gold medal games. There's Zaid. Tipped away by Mabone. Mabone and Cox in a battle, and they both end up in the bleachers. And it's last touched by Mabone with 8 still on the shot clock. Now the referees are going to come together and talk about this one. Mabone went high in the air to deflect that pass. The referees talking things over with 6:34 to go in this one. 78-61. And now Usama Zaid. Zaid from downtown, got it. 22 points for Zaid now. Right back the other way. Here's Untalon. Now he'll put the brakes on, get to Lorth. The baseline jumper no good, a little long, and Cox will get the rebound, but there's a foul. Cox may have touched the back line. Well, the foul is called on Kobayashi. That's his 4th. So Kobayashi and Lindgren both have 4 for the Mariners. Phil's back into the ball game. Speaking of Lindgren, here he comes. And Kobayashi will sit down. So you trade 4 fouls for another 4 fouls. Phil's trying to get it in. A long throw to Mabone. Almost has it stolen from behind. Untalon will shoot a 3. Got it! $11 points in the contest. Now the Blues need to stop. Davidson over to Cox. Cox sidesteps Phils, gets to the baseline. Can't get it to go. Schlegel a couple of taps, and now Gill has the rebound. Here's Phils. Baseline off the window and in. 13 points for Phils. And now a timeout, VIU. Couple of quick baskets for the Blues. Entices coach Matt Kuzminski to call a timeout. And he will have a conversation with his team. 81-66. Well, it's been a fun weekend. We appreciate you tuning in here to Sports Canada TV and PACWEST TV for the Women's and Men's Championship Tournament here from the PACWEST. Been another exciting year. Congratulations again to the Douglas College Royals. The women winning gold, the men winning bronze, double medalists. Capilano, that program will have a pair of medals, as will the Mariners. The women's Blues winning silver, the women's Mariners winning bronze. And one of these two teams will win gold, the other one will win silver, obviously. But a great year. Great year on the soccer pitch for PACWEST Soccer, on the golf course, on the volleyball court, and now here on the basketball court. It's been a lot of fun to be part of, and keep watching PACWestBC.ca for the latest updates of players, player features, interviews, and stories on some of your favorite student athletes. Remember, these are student athletes, not just athletes. As Schlegel makes a nice spin move and lays it in. 13 points now for the big man. And Mabone gets the ball. This one's tipped away, bounced around. And Zaid will have it go off him and out of bounds. 83-66. 5:10 remaining, 15 seconds on the shot clock. And now a delay before we can get this one in as Phil's trying to throw it in. Gets it to Gill, baseline jumper, no good, short. And Davidson with the board. Just no second chance opportunities at all for the Blues. If they don't score their first shot, they're going to be heading back defensively. Zaid gets to the bucket, and they'll go to the line. Gill or Mabone got him. It's Greek Gill, that's just his second. And Zaid will go to the line, where he's 3 for 4. His first shot is good. Usama Zaid making his pitch for an MVP nomination. That one in there as well. I think he'll get a nomination. Whether he gets it or not, I don't know. If they win the gold, it's a good chance that Zaid will get the MVP. And still 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining to find out that answer. Mabone has it lost. Untalon will pick it up along 2. No good. Bryson Cox, who's had a whale of a tournament as well, gets it to Lindgren. Lindgren, a little dipsy doodle, and lays it in. Right back the other way go the Blues. They need some points, and they need some points in a hurry. They also need a stop on the defensive end. Phil's inside. Phil's another spin move and lays it in. Davidson's tried to save it and almost ended up with a thunderstick somewhere. Almost went down a path I didn't want to go down. On Talon's 3, no good. Tipped around, and it will be out of bounds. Blues basketball, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Now Kalbiashi will come back in. And Davidson, who's had a whale of a game, will go out and have a seat. 14 points for Davidson. Some massive three-pointers. Cross court. There's Untalon. 7 seconds to shoot. Untalon back to Modis. Now Phils. Phils will drive. Have it partially stripped. And now Cox loses control. Gets it back. Rolls it to Lindgren. And the Mariners will slow it down. Schlegel. Schlegel makes a nice spin move and gets it to go. .3:15 remaining. The Blues have an answer. It is Phils who lays it in. Phil's trying to re-energize his team. Schlegel has to go through his hands, but Kobayashi's right there. Then he's bumped around. And Mabone would pick up his 4th foul. .19 lead. Mariners basketball with 2:55 to go. Lindgren from Prince George tries to hit Schlegel on a cut, but it's tipped away by Gill. Still 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Lindgren will get it into Schlegel, who's bumped by a couple of Blues. And is that going to be Mabone or is it Gill? Great Gill, that's his 3rd. This one tipped off the hands of Cox and out of bounds. And the Blues will send it in. There's Wowie on Talon. He'll bring it up in the corner for Phils. Good ball fake, drives baseline, little runner, got it to go. Phils 8 points in the quarter. Mabone with a steal. Mabone will lay it in. 5 points in the corner for E.J. Mabone. And now Phils just runs right into Lundgren. Trying to get positioning, I suppose. That's his 3rd. 2:18 to go with 89-74 the score. Kobayashi will send it into Lindgren. Both these gentlemen with 4 fouls. And now Mabone, that's going to do it for him. E.J. Mabone not fast enough and didn't get positioning, and Mabone's night is done. Also the 15 foul, so the Mariners back in the bonus. Malik Holmes will come in for Mabone, and Kobayashi to the line, where he's 3 for 4. Kobayashi's first free throw is good. That's his 10th point. He's had a great tournament as well. He's so fast, able to get the ball in the offensive zone, then usually makes a good decision as Zaid comes down with an offensive board. And defensively, he's taken a number of charges. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Now 3 seconds. This one tipped away. Diving is Phils, and it's a shot clock violation. It's Bryson Cox slow to get up. And now a timeout, Capilano. Down 90-74, but time not on their side. It's starting to slip away, but credit the Mariners, thanks to that 32-point third quarter. Talked about it in the last game, all about second half adjustments, and the Mariners, well, they made a heck of an adjustment or two coming out of halftime, and in that third quarter blasted the Blues for 32 points and held the Blues to just 16 points. And that's when the Mariners started to pull away. Shot 55.6% in that third quarter and held the Blues to 40%, which on a regular night, that's a pretty good stat for the Blues, but not against the Mariners, who are shooting 55% against you. Mariners 9 of 23 from three-point land. Zaid with 24 points, 22 for Greek Gill, 17 for Bryson Cox, 15 for Jalen Schlegel. And the Blues trying to get the ball in, and they do. 1:55 to go after that timeout. Here's Malik Holmes. Holmes traveled. Kobayashi will get the ball in to Lindgren. Back to Kobayashi. Now Bryson Cox. Cox gives the ball to Kobayashi. 1:38 to go. Zaid in the corner, back to Linden. He's keeping the ball away, and Cox made it look easy. 19 points for Bryson Cox. Talon is fouled by Cox. That's the fourth on Bryson Cox with 1:25 to go. And Talon will go to the line. Now that's something that the Blues can use to their advantage. If they can get the Mariners to foul them, easier said than done. And then you got to make your free throws. And we saw the women's Blues team struggle with that all night long in their gold medal game. And Talon's second free throw is good. But you stop the clock and you have an opportunity to get a little closer with no time ticking away. But there's 1:20 to go. Zaid inside for Schlegel, who will dunk. Talon for three. Can't get it to go. Short. Greek Gill with a rebound. Gets it to Malik Holmes, who will shoot a three. No good either. And this one tapped away by Modis with 1:05 to go. Justin Schlegel moments ago, or Jalen Schlegel, pardon me, with a dunk. A two-handed slam. And Schlegel looking into the Capilano fan base. And here comes Lindgren. Under a minute to play now. Bryson Cox will give to Schlegel. Schlegel will split the defenders and be hacked by Giller Modis. And Schlegel will go to the line. We have 51 seconds to go. A fourth on Greek Gill, who's at a whale of a tournament. Should be named an all-star. Schlegel misses the first one. 17 for Jalen thus far. His second free throw is not good either. And Modis will track it down with 50 seconds to go. There's Talon. Inside to Phils. Phils will lay it in. 10 points in the quarter for Phils. And now 21 in the game. Here's Lindgren. Now Kobayashi. Kobayashi will bring the ball up. Gets it to Zaid. Low pass. Handles it. Loses it now. Now gets it back. Now to Cox. Cox. Cross court to Lindgren. 8 on the shot clock. Lindgren will carry it. And with 25.7 seconds to go, there's 1 second differential shot clock to game clock. 94-77, 94 points, the largest output by a team in this tournament as Greek Gill will shoot an air ball. And the VIU Mariners are going to win the 2017 PACWEST Conference. 94-77 is the final. And it's a three-peat. The Mariners will win their third straight gold medal and represent the PACWEST at the CCAA National Championship in 2 weeks in Prince Edward Island. Look out, PEI. The Mariners are going from coast to coast. And they're coming. Congratulations, though, to the Capilano Blues. 10-8 during the regular season, 2 victories. Awfully tough to play 3 games in 3 nights against quality opponents. The 6th-seeded Camosun Chargers, the 2nd-seeded Langara Falcons, and the top-seeded VIU Mariners. And they just couldn't get it done against VIU. And both Capilano teams playing in the gold medal, and both will walk away with a silver. What a great job from that program. Hey, Crows. It's strong for recruiting as well. Maybe you don't win the gold, but you win a silver. And the Blues, who were disappointed in last year's bronze medal game, will get a silver. Thank you. Well, some final stats to pass along. Usama Zaid, 24 points for the Mariners. Bryson Cox, 19 and 9 rebounds. Greek Gill led everybody with 22 points. Hassan Fills, 21 points. I'm sure those two will be named tournament all-stars. Usama Zaid, I would imagine, will be named MVP. Bryson Cox is going to be named player of the game. He's going to join us here in the broadcast booth. We'll get Bryson to put those on. Bryson, welcome to the broadcast booth, the post-game show. Congratulations on the gold medal. How's that one feel?
It feels good. It's a nice three-peat.
It is a nice three-peat.
Yeah.
Is it a little less special this year compared to the last 2 years?
No, it's special every time.
Yeah. What was the key here today?
Just staying with the game, staying with our game plan, and chipping away the whole game.
Really fast pace. Does that give the advantage to you in the fast pace back and forth, or at least your team?
That's what we kind of play for and hope our defensive starts it, and then we work it down. Try and play as fast as we can, but if we need to, we get into our sets.
The three-point shot has really done you guys well here. Was that the case the whole season?
I think we worked for what we got, and us shooting the three ball is just our work that we put in.
Starts in the back end. Kobayashi's terrific. Of course, Zaid, you can't say enough positive things about him, and then yourself as well. So it really starts in the back end, doesn't it? And then it works their way forward for you guys.
I think it's 1 through 5.
Yeah.
Jay, he does a great job passing the ball out. We knock down our shots. It's all of us.
And defense. You really put a clamp on Capilano, especially in that second half. In that third quarter, you outscored them. I think it was 32-16. What was said at halftime?
That's where our game starts, is on defensive end, and we put a lot of work into it.
All right, well, we'll let you go celebrate with your team. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Bryson Cox, he's the player of the game here today, and he gets a gold medal as well. And Coach Matt, not even going to towel off the headset. You're going to don the sweat and everything. Congratulations.
Been hugging all the guys. I'm already sweaty enough. So, yeah.
Congratulations. I asked Bryson this, your third in a row. Less special than the first two?
This is a special one. I don't know. There's something about this group, the togetherness, just how much they like each other. It makes it very special. So it's been an exciting thing. We've gotten better throughout the year. And last year we were undefeated, and this year just has a different feel. We've really had to work for what we had, and yeah, I'm really proud of the guys.
What was said at halftime? Because you guys came out flying, 32 points in that third quarter, held them to 16. What was said to your guys?
I think the big thing that changed it was the personal pride of our guys, and Coach Marr, he kind of just said, you know, we got to be much grittier defensively. That's what we're about, and it's time to put it on the line, and the guys responded. Knowing what you learned last year at the CCAAs, you went undefeated, as you mentioned, the PACWEST. You didn't fare so well at the Nationals. Knowing what you wanted to do and what you learned, is this team different, built differently going into this year's Nationals? Like, I think those intangibles of how together your team is, the grittiness of the team, I think that carries you a long way. You know, maybe at times we lacked that last year. This year we have it. But when you get to the national stage, the teams are great. Yeah. You know, there's going to be no easy games. Making it there is very difficult. Winning a national championship is very, very difficult. Yeah. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. Just say a couple words about Bryson Cox. He was the player of the game. He played terrific here today. Yeah, his fourth year. I mean, he's a great guy. He's improved so much throughout his time here, and he really deserves the recognition and the play he's doing because he's put in a lot of time. Yeah, well, Coach, we'll let you go. Good luck in the Nationals. Thanks, Ron. Coach Matt here for VIU, their third straight gold medal in the PACWEST, and he will go get another gold medal. Their fourth gold medal in the last 9 appearances, the 9 straight appearances here in this PACWEST championship game, and they've won 4 of them. And the All-Stars will be announced as well. First, the silver medalists will go to the Capilano Blues to match the women's team. And then the gold medals will be delivered to the VIU Mariners. First, they'll announce the player of the game, but we already know that. That's Bryson Cox. Some stats to pass and throw at you here. The Mariners shot 49% from the field this game, 44% from behind the arc, and 66% from the free throw line. The Blues, 41% from the field, but just 18% from downtown. They were 6 of 32
from the land of the three, and really that bit them. And they couldn't stop the Mariners shooting the threes. The Mariners were 12 of 27, again 44% on the line. The Blues were 64% from the free throw line. I was really impressed with the Mariners in that third quarter. They came out flying. Talked a little bit to Bryson and Matt about that, how together they were, just want to play their game, and that's what you hear a lot of from athletes and coaches, just want to play their game, back to the basics, that kind of thing. But the Mariners, that is, shot 56% in the second half. In that third quarter, they outscored the Blues 32-16, which was more than impressive. In the second half, the Blues shot the ball well too. Just not from downtown, but down low, they shot 42.5%. And as you can see, Phil's getting his silver medal. Capilano Blues, who hosted this tournament last year, walked away empty-handed after losing to the semis to the VIU Mariners, and then lost in the bronze medal game to PACWEST. Just happens to be the host of this year's PACWEST Championship. And while the Comotes walk away empty-handed, both the men and the women were eliminated after the quarterfinal. Chris had a good tournament. I thought Musciano played well. Didn't play a ton of minutes. He had 7 points here tonight. And then the coaching staff for the Blues. Cassidy Kannemeyer. There, he'll get his silver medal. He's done a wonderful job with this program. And there's the Blues, the silver medalists in the PACWEST. Coach Kannemeyer getting a hug from the women's head coach of the Quest Comotes. It's Nanny Charlie. And there they are, the silver medalists. The Capilano Blues. That program has had a nice season as well. Medal is in almost every sport. Men's team on the soccer pitch won gold. The women's soccer team played well. And now the VIU Mariners, speaking of good programs. The women's team won bronze earlier today. Osama Zaid. He'll be the first to get the gold medal, his first in the PACWEST. Proctor's been here for 2 years. He has a couple of gold medals. Lindgren his first. Kobayashi, fifth-year senior. He didn't play much. Nick. Trevor Davidson was terrific in this gold medal game. 4 of 5 from downtown. 14 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, an assist. Davidson was a big factor. DeAndrea. And there's Schlegel. Schlegel, so dominant underneath the hoop this season and in this gold medal game. And now the coaching staff as well. This coaching staff has been around a long time. They're accustomed to getting this gold medal around their neck. Certainly the last 3 years. A three-peat. And there's Coach Matt Kuzminski getting his gold medal. What do you do with all these gold medals, Coach? That's what I should have asked him. And now the All-Stars will be announced. I believe there'll be at least one from the Douglas College Royals. Their bronze medalist, Reese Morris, has got to get one. Reese Morris should have one. There'll be 2 from the Blues, and Gill and Phils. Here's the All-Stars. Reese Morris. Is he still here? Yeah, he is. Nice of him to stick around. Reese Morris was tremendous in that bronze medal victory. Actually, in all 3 games. He was really one of the determining factors. Wow, Grant Campbell, also from the Douglas College Royals, a bronze medal team getting 2 All-Stars. He was instrumental in his 4th season with the Royals. So they gave him an All-Star as well. It's a good selection. And Phils gets one, as expected. I had him pitted for an All-Star after yesterday's game. There's Hassan Phils out of Toronto. It's a bag of goodies. Gill also. So that leaves 1 All-Star from the Mariners, and then, of course, the MVP. I thought Greek Gill was tremendous also in this tournament. Schlegel from the Mariners. And then that will leave Zaid as the MVP, I would imagine.
And your tournament MVP from the VIU Mariners, number 0,
And Zaid was terrific. 33 points last night in the victory. 6 of 9 from downtown. And today he had 24 points. Just such a smooth basketball player. Very quick up and down the floor. And Zaid is the tournament MVP. One last piece of business. They'll call the captains over, and they will receive the PACWEST trophy and the banner after this all-star picture. Congratulations again to the VIU Mariners, gold medalists in the PACWEST for the 3rd straight year. The Capilano Blues will settle for silver here in the PACWEST. So from all of us here at the PACWEST at Quest University, and everybody do with the PACWEST Championship Tournament, thank you so much for lending us your eyes and your ears this weekend. And keep watching PACWESTBC.ca all off-season as we prepare for the 2017-2018 season, which, believe it or not, will be right around the corner. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy the trophy presentation.
What would happen if we threw out all the rules of what a university should be and started with a blank slate? 10 years ago, our founders did just that and questioned everything. What is education for? What should it do? How should it be designed? Quest University Canada emerged from the answers to these questions. A place of learning consciously designed to be intimate, integrated, and international. We chose classrooms instead of lecture halls because we know that students learn best when they learn together. We chose the block plan, allowing learning to continue outside of the classroom. Or maybe never to enter the classroom at all. We chose self-designed questions, not majors, allowing each degree to be as unique as the individual who created it. We chose a program focused on allowing students to leap across disciplinary boundaries and take on the world's toughest issues, all within a community committed to living, learning, and growing together. We equip students with analytical tools to think critically and engage with the world around them, to question everything. Imagine what you could accomplish. Quest University, Canada.
What if your school allowed you to actively engage, think, and create?
What if your class sizes were capped at 20 students each? What if you could focus on only one subject at a time?
What if your classes were 3.5 weeks of intensive focus?
What if you could have a 4-day adventure after every class?
What if you were able to speak with your professor every day?
What if your classes encouraged complete engagement and participation?
What if you could be surrounded by a culture of collaboration?
What if you could go on a life-changing adventure for credit?
What if your class allowed you to experience the beauty of the natural environment?
What if you interacted with classmates on a day-to-day basis?
What if your classroom discussions led outside the classroom?
What if you were encouraged to challenge the ideas presented in your class?